We're going to move on to this one. American news from the Telegraph. I do suspect, Nick, there might be a degree of schadenfreude here.
Well, yeah, look, it's Hunter Biden faces 3 charges related to gun possession while using drugs. It's classic, not just gun possession, but gun possession while using drugs.
He never does things by halves.
No, it's so Hunter. But, of course, you know, one suspects he'll still get away with things. You know, David Wise, who's the guy they've hired, is said to be kind of Biden's stooge. And, you know, you imagine how Trump is treated over paperwork. And look at the kind of things Hunter Biden's alleged to have done. I still think he'll be treated softly, but it is interesting that something is happening.
But they tried to stop it, didn't they? They didn't want this to happen.
The interesting thing, though, actually, is well, 2 interesting things. One, how would this have affected the 2020 election if we'd known more about Biden, and then especially the links with the big guy, meaning Joe Biden. But then 2, is this actually better for the Democrats now? They're trying to get. Some people think they're trying to get rid of Biden.
Yes.
So is this kind of thing actually more useful for them? Is another angle.
Mind you, I mean, maybe Joe could just pardon him, couldn't he? Isn't he allowed to do that?
I don't know whether he'd get away with pardoning his own son.
No?
I would have thought that might be pushing it a fair bit. It's interesting that, I mean, he could end up doing 10 years as a maximum penalty for... And it's not for taking drugs while buying a gun. It's for lying that he hadn't.
Oh.
Right? So it's for the false statement,
I see.
Which he's mostly in trouble. I don't know if you saw Biden last October... claimed that his son did nothing wrong, and in the statement he's erming and erring, faltering and stammering, which he does all the time anyway. So it's a good technique to tell. You can't tell whether someone's feeling guilty or not.
Absolutely.